10 lawmakers are proposing a bill in response to the controversial deaths of 2 Bridgeport women. Families of the women have been outraged, saying Bridgeport police never notified them of their loved ones' deaths.
Now, this bill would essentially change that and hold officers accountable. Fox 61's Carmen Chow joins us in studio now with how the families are reacting to this. Carmen?
And Jen, I spoke to both families tonight through Zoom, and they are fully in support of this bill. But they told me they are concerned there will be a lack of oversight and hope this bill inserts change not just at a state level, but at a local level, specifically the Bridgeport Police Department.
Every day my heart breaks. Every moment. I have to keep myself strong.
Chantel Fields, the mother of Lauren Smith Fields, has been fighting back tears since the sudden death of her 24-year-old daughter. Smith Fields was found dead in her apartment in December after a date with a man she had met on Bumble. But her death was not quickly revealed by the Bridgeport Police Department. Her family had to constantly reach out to ask. Smith Fields' father telling Fox 61 he was appalled by the manner his daughter's death was being handled.
To not know that an immediate family member is not notified to identify, and just not notified in general, is an atrocity.
There needs to be something in place moving forward so they can know that they need to be respectful to the family members, be respectful to the person that's deceased.
The legislation, also known as House Bill 5349, would require police who respond to or encounter a deceased person or remains of a person to ensure the next of kin are notified within 24 hours of being identified. If the officers fail to do so, the reason would have to be documented, or it can be reported to the state's Office of the Inspector General for investigation. Senator Gary Winfield is one of the few lawmakers pushing for this bill.
My hope is that we get to a point where people don't have to force the issue. We just recognize that these issues are important to all of us, but to the families, and that should be enough.
The sister of Brenda Lee Rawls, who police say died of natural causes such as diabetes, has concerns.
The bill alone is going to be a magic bullet. They still need to have that oversight of those officers who are out in the street to make sure they're doing what they get paid to do.
Rather than put trust in the state's medical examiner, Rawls' family is looking to conduct an independent autopsy investigation.
I just have a lot of questions because I just don't believe that the cause of death that was put on her death certificate is true.
There will be a public hearing on this bill before the General Assembly's Judiciary Committee next week via Zoom at 10 a.m. And the studio, Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.